So I don't have Excel, so I can erase the Excel now. So at the moment, I have the same file, correct? All right.
What? You said what?
No, I mean like the files that you can see in the one we asked are the same as what I have or no?
Yes, they're the same.
So I will just keep it that way. And right now it says I have to open the file, spec this. All right, so I have to open the spec this because they said that I have to reflect the horizontal image. So spec this is this. Open with paint. So if you look at that one, that's the image they're asking for. And based on the question, it says that I have to reflect it horizontally. I'll make
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yes.
They said make it open it in the paint one.
They didn't specify where, but you have to make it. So it can be anywhere, but paint is the easiest one you can do.
Because last time they specify like something Microsoft something.
No. They will not do that. There's no such thing as specification. It's not allowed to, to do that. You got it?
So reflect the image in paint.
Huh?
So we'll reflect it in paint.
Yes, the easiest way is reflecting it in paint. All right.
Okay.
So click Home tab and you see the rotate and then flip horizontally. So the image will look like that. The question says horizontally flipped. Save the image as this one JPG. So just get the name, copy, go to File, save as JPEG. Make sure to save it in the same place, which is what is the file we have called? 2023. Here, this is the one we are doing. Then name it with the correct name, spec one, disk one. Click OK. Now you will see right now the image added into it. Here's the thing. Next question, it says, rotate the image 90 degrees clockwise. So you will save that one as disk number 2. So go back to the image, go to Home tab, and then rotate. Clockwise is this. Click this one, and you will see that image right now. It looks like that. Go to File, save it again with a new name. The name right now is this too. And save it in the same folder. Save it. Now you should have 3 images there now. 1, 2, and the original one. Third,
Yes.
crop the image of this two so that only the solid state drive is visible. So meaning you have to crop it to show only these things here. So you can click it in here. Okay, like that one.
Crop the disk one or this.
Now you need the solid state. So you will go with the select.
Yes, sir. But from which JPG one? Like disk two or disk one? Which picture?
This is this two. Look. So this two, to crop it, the hard drive will not be visible, only the image of the solid state, and name it this 3. So I highlighted that. You click Home tab and you go to the crop. So right now, that's the only thing that is shown. File, save as, same thing, and instead of 2, now the new name is 3. Save it. I have now 3 images. And the last thing, resize the image of this 3 so that it will become 600 by 600 pixels, and save that one as spec SSD. So you will go and make this one a 600 by 600. How you can do it? Home tab, and there's resize. You go to pixel and you click 600, remove this checked and make it another 600. There you go. Click OK. That's your image.
Sir, from where you got resize, sir? From where you got resize?
Home tab, resize. This said pixel. So this is the size they need. They said 600 by 600 pixel. So that's what I did. File, save as.
Why Sir, we will remove this check one. He say maintain aspect.
Yeah, you have to remove it because if you will not remove that one, it will not give you the exact size you need. It will keep on following. So that's the problem if you will not remove the check. But if you want to emphasize the size itself and make it 600, remove the check and make the other one. Because if that is checked, if I'll make it 650, see the other one will change also. See, I'm not changing it, but it's changing directly. If I'll make it 600, it will make it to 600. Last time it's not giving 600 both. To make sure you can specify exactly what you want, you can actually change it by that way. So that's what they meant by that. All right, we're done. We have all those things right now. So we have, in other word, we have 1 image, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images. You should have 5 images in your folder now. Where, did I just close it? There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's exactly the images they want. Now, question number 2. They said something. Display the contents of the spec HTML showing the folder name and file extension and file size. Take this in your evidence document. So I don't know if there's an evidence document or they tell us to create document. Here's the thing. They want you to create an evidence document, so I'm sure you know already how to do it. But if not, make new one. Name this one as spec evidence and followed by your candidate number. F12, bring it in the desktop and keep it in the same folder where you're working at the moment. Name, then your candidate number. There you go. And again, display the folder. Click here, go to the view, and then go to details. Now make sure that it is clear for all, auto fit, like this way, so that nothing is hiding. There you go. So now everything is shown. Let's see. The folder name is showing the image dimension, the size of the images. The image is not mentioned here. So you will go to the sort by, choose column, and scroll down and click dimension. So find the word dimension. Here we go. Click that and click OK. Now you see the word dimension here. After that, file name, file extension. File name, file extension. Look at this extension. So if the extension is not available, click this one. Click that. See, you can see the file extension now. And the file size, which is here. So that's exactly what they're looking for. The next thing you will do, just take your snipping tool and take a snip of this portion and bring it in your evidence document because they need the file name, the file folder, the file type, the size, and the dimension. That's the question being asked at the moment. So that's just one mark to have that one. And this is the solid thing that you'll be asked now. You will be creating a style. They said you need to open the spec style CSS. All color code must be in hexadecimal. So you need to click the spec style to make it. But remember, you have to start the spreadsheet or the web expression to do that. You go with this program. You started by clicking this yellow thing, the small thing, it's called open site. Go to the browser to folder and locate the folder that you store your files. It's gonna be under here. It's gonna be empty, but when you click open, you will see things here. You click open, there you go. These are all the files you are having. From evidence to the images that you just made, all are here.
Can you show again how you opened it?
Sure. Click this one and then open site. Okay? It's
Okay.
open site to do it.
Yes.
Continue. It says here that you have to open this spec style. This is the spec style. If you look at the name, that's exactly what they're looking at. This one here. Double click that. There you go. So they want you to modify it. They said not finished. You have to modify. You have to do all these things. There's for table, table data, headings, and everything. So I'll start first by the table. The table is already there, but this table is totally wrong. It's not yet organized properly. So I will make my own one, have a new style. And once you click this one, a new dialog box will appear and name it table. This said, the first one, it says the table is 90%. It's written here, 90%. So how you can make that particular thing, there are so many options to choose from. It's gonna be from here under the position, the box, border, and everything. So to do that one is under the position, you have the width. So this said 90%. So you put 90 and then choose percent. So the width of the table is 90%. Okay, click apply. Now you see that now that's happening here. Table is 90% of the width. They said the border not collapse. So under the table, you see the border here. There is collapse, there's separate, and there's inherit. So don't use that. Instead, use separate if they ask for not collapsed. Next.
You said not collapse,
Yeah,
should separate.
they said not collapsed means separate. All right. Under that, it says the width is these things here, 2 pixels. So it's gonna be under the border. The size is solid. The size is 2 pixel. And the border color is 80000. That is yellow. If you don't know the color for that one, nasa yellow, dark yellow. So change this one, but don't forget the hashtag for it. That's it. So 80000. So that's exactly what they're looking for. And you're done. Click OK. And here's your table. Meaning this table here above is no longer needed because we already have our own table. Erase that. Now the next thing we'll do is the table data as they mentioned. So you click new style again, and table data means TD. All right. Again, table data means TD. What will be the TD? This said cell padding 8 pixels. So under the box, here you can see the word padding. Sometimes you will miss it where to find it. So just keep on clicking and find those words that you're looking for. Here, this said 8 pixels top, left, right, 20. So you have to remove the checked so that you can emphasize each of which. This is, I don't know, this is 20 also. And the top and the bottom is 6. So the bottom is 6. So see, have different setup for the padding. The width is 2 pixels solid and the same thing. So you will go back to border, solid again, 2 pixel, and it's the same color as the upper one. It should be dark yellow, 80, and 00. Now we are done with all that one. Just click OK. There you have it. So now go to the TD.
And why it will be written down? Like, not the first. Why it will not be written on the first lines?
In the first
Like,
line,
yes.
because it's already occupied by something else. So it will always go to the last part. But it's always fine, no problem. Now all heading. So this said all heading will have the particular color like this. So take a look at what are the heading. All colors code for the heading. Heading 4, 5, and 6 do not need to define. So you need only the number which is before that. It's 1, 2, 3. So you need only 1, 2, 3. So you will go to the new style. H1, comma, H2, comma, H3. So the 3 will be defined. And it says the color is blue, red, and green. So remember the color combinations is red, green, and blue. Red, green, and blue. So the heading should be color as yellow. Red, green, and blue. That's the sequence, RGB. The font size should be Times New Roman. If it's not available, the times will appear or serif. So you will type here Times New Roman, times, and see, this said Times New Roman, times, and then serif. So Times New Roman, times, and serif. Just put a comma separately among them. And I think that's it for the whole thing. That's gonna be times that on default serif font. That's it. Yes.
Times and what is the meaning of Times in Roman or Times serif?
Those
Like,
are different times, different font, like this one here. If you go to the Microsoft Word, you see a lot of this one, right?
yes.
There's Times New Roman. There's also Times, but not in this computer. Maybe Times is for other browser, other computer. Would say maybe Linux or would say Apple. So it will tell us that the computer will select this first. With that sequence, computer will select first Times New Roman. If the computer cannot find any Times New Roman, it will look for the word times. So if there's a word time, it will be used as a layout. If there's still nothing, then the computer will choose any serif. Meaning any serif means any font which is pointed, like this one. This is pointed. All of the pointed are serif. So the computer will just choose by sequence. This first, this one, and serif. If I will open in Microsoft Word, it will open here, Times New Roman, because that's the first option. Next, H1.
This one and table. This the one like I have like really problem. And also the one called
Table. The table itself, if you look at this one right now in my screen, that's not a good one. This is for the table, what's happening outside. This is for the TD, what is going to happen here inside.
Yeah, this is the one like has really problem on it. And one called meta.
Meta, we have that one in this paper, don't worry. It will be explained until after a few minutes here. All right, let's move on. So we have H1, H2, and 3. They said to define that one, so you will go here, and then you will write H1 because H1 is defined independently now with the instruction of 48 points high and right align. So the size is 48 points, so it's pixels, so change it to points because they said points high. And the alignment is right. So if you go to the block, you can see the text alignment and make it right aligned. There you go. So we have that particular thing, 48 points, and that one. The next one is H2. So you have to make H2 at the moment, and the H2 is 24 points. So you simply make it 24 points instead of pixel. So just like we'll go to the question, it says that one, and this 24 points for the H2 and 18 for H3. So 24 points for H2. And you can actually make a copy of this right now. And then here, just paste it and name this your H3. And of course, change this 24 into, oh, not that one. Change the 24 and make it 18. All right. Then, I think that's the whole thing other than the last questions that they have mentioned. 1 minute, boys. All right, so there is another defined color, and it said a class called cyan. So meaning you will go to this one here, and then you go to new style and make that cyan. All right, that's the new thing. And it says for that particular cyan, it will be in the color of this one, 00FFFF. So you will go to the color.
What is cyan?
Cyan is just a name, like it's a blue, like something like that. Like a color, but it can be any name depending on the name that they want. Right now, they just want to name it as cyan, called cyan. So it can be anything, but cyan also having this color actually. Now, if you observe, I have the cyan here. So the same thing what they have here, see? All that one is not needed. The cyan is there, H1 and everything. So just delete all of it because they are not really important at the moment. And that will do. Correct?
What happens if you didn't delete it? What happens if you didn't delete?
Nothing will happen because it will not do anything, but it might, you will lose mark for that one because they said to modify. You got it? Meaning they want you to do something about it. They want you to correct it. And this is wrong. Those are wrong. So you should change it with this correct one. So you will lose mark for not correcting it or not removing it. Now this said, place your name, center number, candidate number as a comment in the end of the style sheet. So you will go here, divide, multiply, put your information, multiplication. Huh?
Divide and multiply means comment.
Yeah, means comment in this particular thing in the specimen, what's called one CSS style sheet. Okay, so that's going to be there. Of course, change it with your proper informations on that one. And after
Sir,
that,
what is the name of the if you say like write the slash star this, what is the name of it?
it's called comment. This is comment. This is multiplication division. So the purpose of
Mm.
comment is to remind the somebody maybe in the future to modify this one with this information. So for your examination, they just want you to write this comment so that they will know that it's your work, not someone else. So this is what they would want you to
Okay, write my name and my center number and candidate number, sir.
yeah, so meaning you have to write your name. So example, Muhammad, put 3 names there, comma,
Okay.
SA118, just like this one.
Should I write my full name, sir?
3 names will be enough.
Okay.
Okay, that will do. Or even you can remove those comma. It doesn't have to be the comma there. Just like that. But put the 3 names, okay? Whatever it is.
And what
Okay.
is the purpose of the comment? Like, what is the purpose of the comment in other than the exam?
The purpose of comment is to remind the new people, the people in the future, maybe to remind them what is this program all about. So maybe you would say, you would put a comment here like, I set the table to 90% so that it will fit exactly with the pictures. So just like comment, like nothing. See, did you observe? So now the people will know what's the reason why you make it 90%. Because you want that it will be fitting with the pictures. That's why it's just a comment. Something that will not do harm, but if you will not put properly, it will harm because everything will turn green. Did you observe when I do that one here? So when I do like this,
It will be all comment.
yeah, everything become green. All of this will become a comment. So careful also that you have to lock it properly. Without locking it properly, like this one, see, it's wrong. So you have to make it proper lock so that it will become effective style sheets. So that's the purpose of that one. All right. Save the style sheet in your spec HTML with the name spec style, followed by your candidate number. So again, the same concept, you go to file, save as, save it in the same folder, name it, and then put your center number. Candidate number. Click save and you will see it here now. This is what you have. Close it, you don't need it anymore. No, I need it for the screenshot. Like that. Then bring it to your work. All right, there you go. So that's very important. You will lose mark for that if you will not do it. And that's a huge mark actually. Look at that. That's 23 mark for doing it. The image, it's just 1 mark, 4 marks. So 4 marks for the image. But look at this mark, 23 marks for that. If you forgot to take screenshot, you lose the 23 marks already. So that careful. So each of these have marks carries into it. So don't forget that you should double check everything for that one to make sure. Next, open the web page spec web page, spec web page. So you go back here. You can close this one. You don't need that one anymore. It's here already. So spec web page is this or here. Double click and you will see now your website. This is the website now you have to work on. It says replace the text, a candidate number with your name, center candidate number. So find that one. It's here.
And the table that we modified in the last question, where is it?
No, we're not using it yet. You don't ask for it. They just said to take screenshot for it. We will do it now. We will use it now. Don't worry. Now, I already put that information here. Now, here's the thing. Now, they wanted to use the spec one CSS. This is not what we did. So you just have to attach the spec one, this one. Did you see the name? This is exactly the name you want, right? This. Correct or no? Drag it.
Yes.
See, just drag it and see what will happen. See, the website changed into what is the spec one. So the spec one have the background, which is like this, a color of H1, H2 on the table, it's here. So that's the thing about the spec
They
one.
didn't image.
It's not ours. We did not do anything about it. This is ours. Attach the style sheet you edited in step 3. So now we will use also what we have done, this thing, this spec HTML spec style. So look at the magic when you drag your work now. Drag it. There you go. So now the website become better because of your style. See the color that we did, yellow. See the line border, yellow. So all those things now like that one because that's exactly what they ask you to do. So if you go back to your spec, so here are the things, here are the reason why it happened, because you make the font all yellow, you make the H1 48, the H2 to 18, 24 and 18. So this is 48, see? This is 24. This is 18, because this is H3. H2, 24. So that's the thing. Now the border is there. Now it's not collapsed, it's double, it's separate. So this is exactly what's happening at the moment. So it says your browser or your particular style sheet should be the higher priority, meaning this is like the most important other than this one. So how you can guarantee it is like that? You go to your format, style, CSS style, and you go to the manage style. It should be down. Because if I will change that one to move up, see what will happen. See? Our color, which is expected to be yellow, will be modified and they will follow this. They will follow this color, the color white. And we don't want that. Ours should dominate. How to make sure yours will dominate? Make sure it's down by going to the style and bring it down so that the yellow will dominate. So that's it. The last part of this one
So,
here.
so we should make our style up.
No, our style should go down, not up. The priority is down.
And down is more important.
Yes. Now use the class created in your style sheet to set the color of the text Tawara Digital Store to cyan. Tawara Digital Store, it should be the cyan. Remember, the cyan is a little bit blue. How you can do that one? You cannot find it here. So, but you can find it in the apply style. Click that and see the word cyan. Click that. There you go. So now that one is having applied
No,
on there. So when you go to code, you can see that it is changed into the code of cyan. See, the class is cyan. All right.
Mustafa.
Yes.
See, and go back to the here. Yeah, no, here. Please image here. Please image here. We didn't put here image.
Did you read any instruction that says put an image or not yet?
No, but who